Oh, this is stressing me. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry if the angle's not right. I've literally been sat here for about 5 minutes, up and down, trying to get that angle right, and it's stressing me. Ow. So if it's not right, I'm sorry. I'm still playing around. I'm in a different setting now. Just don't laugh at my poor attempt. This is going to be covered in fairy lights, but at the moment I've only got these and these ones here, but they haven't, I've got to get batteries for these ones, hence why they're not on and you can't even see those. But my aim is to get like a few more to kind of hang like that, and then here. So that's a work in progress, but it's coming along. So this is like going to be my backdrop for most of my videos now, because we finally sorted out my beauty room and filming room on last Sunday. So watch this space, because this is going to be like lit with fairy lights, so it's going to be good. Today's video is going to be just a little quick video, just to talk about, well, you can tell by the title, to talk about cervical cancer screenings and yeah, and all of that around that, because today I had my first one. Obviously you have the option to go. It's when you usually get sent. I'm 25 in next month, so obviously my letter came in December, but it went to my old address, so my friend picked it up for me, who I used to live with, Ryan, who's seen previously. He picked it up from his mum's house for me, and I only got it like the other day, so I rang straight away and I booked an appointment. I rang on Monday and booked an appointment and got in for today, which was really good. I thought that was great. I thought I was going to have to wait like weeks, but yeah, so obviously that's really good, because even though I'm not 25, which is the age that you can have it from, I'm not 25 until next month, I've been able to have it early, so that's really good. So I was really, for years, like obviously I was really like nervous about having to have my smear test. It used to be called a smear test, they now just call it cervical screening. But I used to be like terrified at the thought of it. Like whenever I heard anyone talk about it, I was like, oh, I'm dreading being like turning 25 and having to have that. And it used to make me like clench my legs, and just like the thought of it, because like you don't know what to expect. And even though people tell you stories about it, it's still like you don't know yourself what actually happens. So the letter came, obviously I booked my appointment Monday, and since Monday I've just been so worried, like all the time, like what's going to happen, everything like that. Obviously my sister has had it multiple times, so she told me it's nothing to worry about, but still, like, you still think about it in your head. Doesn't matter how many people tell you it's nothing to worry about, you still think about it in your head. So I'm part of this group on Facebook called Girls Mouth, which has got like thousands of girls on it from all around the world. So I just posted on there and asked them to, if you've had it done, just to put me out of my worry and just tell me there's nothing to worry about, and tell me like it's fine. And now everybody that posted on there had no bad thing to say about it. Everyone said the same thing. It's over in seconds, not painful, it's just a bit uncomfortable, it's over in seconds and it's done, it's nothing to worry about. No one had any bad comments to say about it. So that made me feel a lot better. And then obviously, but I still woke up this morning and I was like sick, because I was so nervous. So I went to work this morning, and then I went to the doctor's. I literally had only just, I got to the doctor's and signed myself in, and I thought to myself, oh my god, I need a wee, and I was so terrified. I was so terrified of like weeing. I don't know why I thought I would wet myself when they were down there, but you know, and you just have all these stupid thoughts in your head. So I was like, oh my god, I need to go for a wee before they call me in. So I went for a wee, literally went back to the waiting room, sat down, and then she called me in. The nurse that I've had quite a few times, and she's so nice, so I was so happy that I had her. So we went into the room, we sat down, we didn't like go straight into it and get on the bed, do your thing. She was like, okay, take a seat. And then we just went through the paperwork, or like the sheet or whatever she had. And she was just obviously saying like, what's going to happen, going through, it's your first one, you'll have this now every 3 years up until you're 50, and then it's every 5 years. And then she just explained what they're looking for. She said to me, we're not looking for cancer, we're looking for abnormal cells. So she just explained what the process was, explained that at my age, abnormal cells are very common. A lot of girls will find that they've got abnormal cells, and you know, what will happen is, if that's the case, I will have to just get sent to, now I want to say the word but I don't know, I can't pronounce it properly. I can't remember what she said, but it's like the specialist unit at the hospital where you go for that kind of thing, and you have like this machine or something, and it has a closer look at the abnormal cells and also can get rid of them. So she said that's what will happen if that's the case. And she told me that results can take 2 weeks to come through as a letter and everything like that. So she just kind of explained a bit of like background about it, why we do it and what they're looking for and everything like that. It was quite nice because it was sort of 5 minutes we were chatting, and it kind of made me feel a little bit more at ease. And yeah, it just kind of took your mind off it for a bit. So then we went obviously over to the bed. She pulled the curtain round and she said, she went out like outside the curtain, she said leave your socks on, just take everything from the top bottom half like off. And then there was a sheet on the bed for like me to put over my middle, like, so I'm not just exposed on the bed. So I laid down, put the sheet over, and then obviously had my knees up. I'm not going to try it, but yeah, so then she came through, asked me when I was ready, came round the curtain. She showed me the little brush that kind of goes and does like the scraping. I must admit the brush didn't look that inviting. It was like just plastic, I think, and it had like these bristles at the end. And then she showed me the speculum, which is the thing that they put in first and then the brush goes through. But I thought I was going to feel like a nervous wreck lying on that bed, but I felt really, really calm. And it probably helped that I had like such a nice nurse, because she honestly just, I think my camera's going to run out of memory, so 2 seconds. Okay, I feel like I might have moved the angle a little bit, but it's fine. So yeah, we, where was I? Oh yeah, so anyway, I was laying on the bed, and what was really nice is, I've had the nurse before that I had, but she was talking to me the whole time, just about the process as well, but just like, anything really. She just made me feel so relaxed, which was really helpful. So if you've got a good nurse or doctor, that's really helpful. And then obviously, she kind of got all her stuff out. She was showing me, or she was getting it out. And then she went obviously down to my bottom end, and she kind of just said like, I pulled my feet up to my bum, and then she just said, just let your knees flop, like let you know, let your knees relax. So I was like there with my legs akimbo. But like I thought that I would feel so uncomfortable like that, but I didn't. It was really odd, but I think it helped because you have a sheet over you, so you're not just like starkers on the bed. But then yeah, she got this gel and put some gel, you know, down there, and then she kind of just went straight in with the speculum. And you know that you didn't really, you've obviously felt something, but it wasn't painful, wasn't really uncomfortable. It just, you know, you could just feel it kind of going in. And then she kind of it was moving around a lot, and she just said like the digging around that I'm doing is just to find the opening of the cervix. So, but again, that didn't hurt, didn't feel like any problems with that. I was kind of just lying there, I was quite relaxed at this point. And then she said, okay, we're going in with the brush now. So you kind of felt that go in, and then the only kind of uncomfortable feeling was the scraping. It wasn't so much of a pain, there was no pain, it just was a really uncomfortable, weird feeling. But again, that was about 4 seconds tops, and then she pulled it out and she was like, okay, done. I must have been lying on the bed for probably about maybe 3 to 4 minutes, but that was because obviously she was showing me all the stuff previous, like what she was going to use, she was talking as well, but the whole process from the gel going on to the scraping, probably, I want to say 30 to 40 seconds, and that was only because she was kind of digging around to try and find the opening of my cervix, so it might be quicker for someone else, but 30 to 40 seconds tops. It was no longer the process. So yeah, I wish I hadn't got worried because it was fine. After that she was like, okay, done. She put my stick, the scrape thingy, into a pot. And yeah, I just got dressed, and then that was it. She was like, okay, so the results will be in 2 weeks, and that's it for another 3 years. So I don't have to have it done for another 3 years. So I really wish I hadn't worked myself up so much about it and worried about it, because it was nothing. It was so like nothing to worry about. It was over so quickly. I thought people were probably like, you know, kind of exaggerating when they were like, it's over in like this, and I've, you know how people exaggerate, but honestly, no one was exaggerating. It literally is over like that, and it's potentially life-saving. And it's so sad that, like, the doctor even said to me, she goes, please, can you make sure any friends, women that you know, friends, please tell them about, you know, coming to have it, and please make sure they book in when they get sent the letter. Don't put it off and things like that. So she was saying how sad it is, like, because it's such a quick process. It's a minute, not even a minute process, and it's not painful, it's just a tiny bit uncomfortable, and so many women put it off, and it's potentially life-saving, and it's something that you need to do. The numbers have dropped of women going for their smear tests in the last few years, and it honestly, it takes less than a minute and it can save your life. So all I would say is, I hope that this kind of makes you feel a little bit better about it. I don't know if I probably haven't explained it in the best way, but I've explained it in just, you know, just being myself. I've explained it in the way that I would probably like to have it explained to me. I've just explained exactly what happened from the moment of making the appointment to going into the doctor's. It's honestly, it was the most simple process. Simple, quick, painless, but potentially can save your life. So all I would say is, if you're worried about it, just book the appointment, just book it, talk to your doctor or talk to your nurse. They will happily, if you tell them it's your first time, they will happily talk you through it and answer any questions you've got about it. Yeah, just do it. Honestly, it can save your life, and I'll say that, I know I've probably said this about 5 times in the video, but it can save your life. So you need to go and you need to have this procedure done. I would hope that a girl actually posted on the post on Girl's Mouth a video of her having it done, not like her down below, just her face, and she was talking through what was happening, and that really, really helped me. So I guess by making this video, I'm just hoping that even if I convince one person to go through me talking about it and explaining what happened, then that's good. So yeah, please book in for your cervical screening. Honestly, it is painless, quick, and it can save your life. And yes, I've said it again, it can save your life. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. It was just a quick one, just because of how scared and worried I was about it, and then it turned out to be nothing to worry about. So I really wanted to make this video to encourage more women to to go and have it done. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. Yeah, tell your friends, tell your family, women to go and get their cervical screenings. And I'll see you in my next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.